Hello, it's me again. I had some problems with uploading my recording to my Google Drive, so if the quality is a bit off, I mean, it's always off, but the quality is worse than usual. I'll just take the lag as normal. The lag is always there. Sugar girl. Fine. I mean, what are the chances I'm gonna get red buff anyways? Alright, Miss Bellflower. So now I've kind of just resorted to just uploading it to YouTube, making it private, and then I'm just downloading it from my computer again. I don't know how this stuff works, man. Alright, just be careful. We need to get the little... What do you call this again? Lotus gems, huh? Lotus gems. Can you take it that they're dragon beads then? Cause Lotus Dragon really likes these things, huh? He has them all around the place. Hey, since Lotus Dragon sucks the life force out of people, you think these gems have, I don't know, the secret to immortality inside them? Like maybe if you eat enough, you become like Lotus Dragon. Become super healthy. Maybe this was the hidden plot behind Hortensia Town all along. Ginseng lives so long because he picks up lotus gems from the nearby populace and he consumes them. And then Bellflower is his trainee, and she's also quite into medicine because that helps her live longer. And so they both live forever because of lotus gems. Oh, that's dumb. Honestly, they're quite pretty. They remind me of jade. A lot of Chinese people like to use that. At very least I know Chinese people. I don't... Okay, just you know what, pretend you didn't hear that goof. There's this kind of saying where if you wear jade, it helps you live longer. And it has medicinal and spiritual benefits. And all that kind of stuff. So it's super expensive, And usually I think I've only seen it only old people wear it. I mean old people as in I don't know, I would say my grandmother kind of age. They would just go to shops sometimes, I remember. And then they would just talk to this one guy at the counter. And then they would review all the prices of the jade stuff. I mean some of them were really intricate, but a lot of the jade bracelets that these people sell are actually just, chunks of bracelet. Literally just a band of jade. And there's nothing much else on it other than that. So it's is it really worth that much? I guess I don't know, man. I don't work in the precious stones business. 1, 2. There we go. 15th place. Not too bad. A little bit in the middle, just like we like it. Oh, never mind, 13th. Right though, let's pull for buff, right? Any day now we will find a buff. Let's see. Ginseng could give me... Christmas Wreath has been buffed and it's... Okay, sure. Why not, man? Why not? It's a bit bad that he doesn't have the secret hidden event, but that's okay. Can always try another time. Yeah. Oh, I remember getting into this game 1 year ago. I mean, I used to play it since 2019 or something. But I left this game for a while and then I just suddenly remembered it out of nowhere and I came back. And now I'm a cookie run fanatic. All the times change, don't they? Oh. I was different back then. Whatever. We changed a lot, huh? We'll give it a few years or so, and then everything's different. That grey cat outside your house you see every day. Now it's gone. Now it's a super fat cat. And now it has babies. I'm kidding. They neutered all the cats, I'm pretty sure, in my area a while ago, a few years back. But there's this little kitty at the side of the road when I come back and I take my usual route home. So it just hides in the bushes beside the road. It's just this tiny patch there. Like if I had to describe it, you imagine like one of those little grass patches they have in between roads, like the ones for the tiny bits of grass and the balconies, yeah, and the railings. It's that kind of thing. Occasionally there's a few trees there, but unfortunately for our little kitty, there's none there. It's kind of just bare grass, kind of dry, muddy ground, kind of broken into pieces. Since it's always warm around here, yeah? And it's just a very tiny kitty, I don't understand. I mean, it's definitely full grown, It's been there for, it's at least like 4, 5, 6 years old. So it like shouldn't be that small, but it really is. It's just tiny. So I guess that's why it's living at the side of a road, It's the place with the least territory. Like sure, I mean some passers-by, it's quite a popular route for people when they go home in this area. So yeah, when you're coming back from the HDB, they sometimes feed the cats or so. You always see a bunch of bowls and a bit of water left out around the place every once in a while. But man, it just feels a little bit bad, It's like cause he's small sized, so he can't exactly get himself anywhere to stay that's big enough. So he just hides in like little bushes along the road. And he's super friendly too, honestly. Like he's a real lab cat, Like so much trust. I've never met a cat more I don't know, affectionate than him before, yeah? I mean, I'm just guessing his gender here. I'm sure they'll be fine with it, yeah. Pretty sure he's been neutered or whatever, or spayed. And I mean, as much as I like cats, yeah, it's a good thing to have TNR, huh? It'll be really sad, honestly, to see pregnant cats around the place. Don't you think? I mean, for my area already, there's quite a lot of stray cats, so they get into fights every once in a while. It used to be really bad back then, a few years ago. And then I think at some point somebody complained. And so the people came around and the SPCA came on to go and neuter and spay the cats. So they all just disappeared for a while. And then when they came back, they all just had like, cut ears? And then their little sacks were cut off, if you get what I mean. Honestly, I quite approve of it, yeah. If I could, I would want to volunteer in an animal shelter. Like, I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't be able to actually like take care of like a kid myself, and by kid I mean cat. But I mean, if you told me if you told me to help out in like an animal shelter, then I wouldn't mind so much, yeah. Okay, 1. Come on, tell me I can get the bonus. Yes. Alright. So you can get the bonus done here. Oh, that's good luck. Huh, so I did get this wrong, huh? Apparently, no. Bonus time surrender. I see. Do I quit here? Yeah. Let's do 4th place. Ginseng isn't a bad relay, isn't he? Look how lucky he's been buffed. Ah, Miss Bellflower. Yes, I will help you, always. See, this is a good lesson, kids. Always help out other people only if they give you benefits in return. Such as a plus mood speed buff. Yes, young cookies seem to be very fond of running, Mr. Millennial. I don't like running. Young cookies. But I guess it's quite the motivator, I suppose. Being stuck in a burning oven and everything. And seeing all your friends lying dead and crispy around you. Yeah, I can't imagine that must be very fun, huh? Alright, let's get this. Oh. Okay, I forgot to do the little trick where you have to skip the fire blast. So you can continue having it after the bonus time. Whatever, that's okay. It's just a small thing. 1, 2, there we go. We got the boomerang. that treasure is always a little bit finicky, you know. It kind of just activates at the most inconvenient places. And then you just miss like, what, 2 million points because of that. If you try to get it sometimes, you just like hit yourself with an obstacle or you fall into a hole. Or sometimes it's just not possible to get it. I guess so. If the devs had to buff this thing one day, they would probably either make it easier to catch or give it more points, you know, as a reward for the difficulty in getting this boomerang thing. Huh? Hey, wait, hey. No, what? That's not... Did the ground become tofu there? I'm pretty sure I bounced off the ground and not like the white color lotus jelly ground, you know. I bounced off the hard, solid cement ground, yeah? I don't understand. Or maybe my eyes are playing tricks on me again? I mean, this could be a whole like pancake scenario again, so I wouldn't be surprised. Alright. There we go. Remember this time. Oh. I hope we get another giant blast jelly soon. Since we also have that little, what do you call it in the corner? What, a toy horse? Toy elephant thing in the corner. What is that thing? What is that treasure? It's not an elephant. I mean, it's not a boar. Kinda looks like a pig. But the head is too small. Yeah, it really is, you know. And it's green. With some alien pig or something. A beetle pig. Haha. Alright. One sad thing about Millennial Tree here, you see, is that behind his calm, peaceful smile lies a conniving, desperate, deceiving scammer. He'll rip you out of all your money. Like, dude, come on. It's been 2 updates since Millennial Tree, okay? It's been a month, and you still won't let anybody buy his legendary tree candy materials from the Breakout shop. Like, come on, man, what is this? So I've been talking about it in like the feedback for quite a while now, but I don't think the devs is listening, so I kind of just started this countdown thing for fun. Yesterday was day 4, that reminds me. Today is day 5, you know, so every day I just pop into the feedback a little bit and, you know, kinda remind people there like, hey, where's my Millennial Tree twig? You know, today will be day 5, I suppose. Honestly, if I really started counting from the beginning, today would be day 30 something at the very least, huh? Like, alright man, you know, if you wanted money, that's okay. You know, you did it with the timekeeper update. But at least with the timekeeper update, the rates weren't as ridiculous. And not only that, you know, you actually let us buy the thing after timekeeper's trial was over. Like, that ain't fair, brother. It ain't fair. You know. Alright. Oh, I might not be able to get a potion here. It's a bit, Oh, let's see if we can get the HP push. Yes! Alright, now that's what I'm talking about. Just come and clutch the Millennial Tree. Number 2. So personally, we did this without having any really good buffs whatsoever, huh? Alright. 1, 2. There we go. And 375 million. That's a good score if I've ever seen one. Oh? Sure. Destruction points. Those are always good, yeah. I wish they gave costume to this guy, honestly. Just feels a bit weird, you know, seeing that he's all buffed and high on points and everything. But he just doesn't have any sort of super epic or, you know, just rare costume or anything. It's a bit unfair if you ask me. Like, just because he appeared during the Longan Dragon update doesn't mean he shouldn't get a skin too, huh? Oh, did that lag there? Oh yeah, it did. Stuttered. Oh there. I missed that. Okay, I'm gonna have a try again. My body itches for adventure. That must be pretty uncomfortable. I missed the golden chicken nugget or dragon nugget. Oh, just don't do that. Just don't do that. Bad Francis, don't do that. Alright. So what else? What was I talking about before? Right. I was talking about sashimi. That must have been it. Sashimi, yes. Cause there's a lot of tadpoles here. Sashimi, I like sashimi. I personally think that the price is kind of outrageous, but you know, for a piece of raw meat, raw salmon meat, I shouldn't complain honestly. Cause in my definition, anything that's like worth $5 is too expensive. So, call it sashimi, but it's like I just like exclusively sashimi, you know, the salmon type, the clean ones with the soya sauce. Like those are the best. I always drown my sashimi in soya sauce, and so I completely end up using all the sauce every time. And it's like super unhealthy, you know, there's MSG and I'll die from like the salt content. But hey, you know, climate change being the way it is, I don't see myself living that long either ways. Not to mention my family bloodline, yeah. It ain't boding well for me. So you just gotta live life as it is. Live, laugh, and love. Oh, I hate that phrase. Nah. It's just a bit annoying. Live, laugh, and love. LLL. So you take 3 L's for the face. And the big L of life. Oh, that's a bit irritating, isn't it? I'm afraid I don't make much sense here. Then I don't make much sense like 99% of the time either way, so yeah, better place. There we go. Should be seeing Miss Bellflower around here. Yes. Alright. Blast mode speed and distance points. There we go. Nah, babe. What we want? That's good buff, but not what I'm looking for, sorry. You know, I'll be much more happy, honestly, with like a buff than legendary cookies, but you know, if that's what you're gonna give me, I'll take it, man, I'll take it. In the name of fire. Wait a moment. Oh no. Wait. Okay, I forgot to activate his skill. Yeah, now that's the speed I'm talking about. Little pavilions and Lotus Palace. No, I didn't expect they would have mantises guarding Lotus Palace. I thought it was the monkeys. But I guess the monkeys are kind of like local police force or something. You know, like the government agency or whatever that just handles all the matters outside of the palace. Whereas like all the mantises here, they're like the Imperial Guard. And then these little butterfly things are just like, I don't know, the people who just take care of the place and upkeep it. And who live on the grounds, probably. It must be quite, I don't know, man. Don't you think it would be quite tiring to be like rich? And I mean that in like, you know, in the olden times, if like you were royalty and then you had to just do a bunch of random stuff all the time. And then like people had to help you change. Like, oh, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I guess there's nothing weird about it, you know, changing. But at the same time, you know, it's like, you can't change your clothes for yourself. Why do you need someone else to do it for you? I guess that's just custom for ya. I mean, I do suppose so, you know. People really do adapt quite frequently to changes, or quite fast. I mean, when I was in the hospital, I felt a bit weird about the whole clothing thing or whatever, but I mean, it's not like I freaked out over like the nurses or anything, you know? Oh god, this oh, that's what I get, honestly. My choir conductor, oh, he would like just die, you know, just kick me out of choir. Oh, that would be so sad. I I like singing. Unfortunately, as you can see by this very fabulous display here, I am not very good at it. Very unfortunately. But we gotta live with our mistakes, and I am a mistake. Ah. Oh. Okay, gotta make sure get those little rainbows of bear jellies. Avoid the little dragon down there. You know what, if you think like these stages actually reflect the inside of the actual Lotus Palace, then these dragons, would they be like tiny derivatives of the actual Lotus Dragon himself? Are they just like little dolls? Or are they just like, just like snakes that have been living around the area and then got affected by the Lotus Dragon's power and magic, so they became little tiny swimmy snakes at the area? I mean, that could be the case, huh? Not to mention there's a bunch of bees here, kind of wasp and hornets. For all his sucking the life out of people thing, I did say the Lotus Dragon is pretty chill about it, yeah? I mean, he ain't racist, that's for sure. Oh. He employs quite the amount of different people. But then I guess it doesn't matter who your employees are if you're sucking the life out of all of them, huh? Actually, no. Does he just exclusively suck the life out of cookies or what? Like, why just cookies? Like, why not these like wasp things? Like, what makes wasp things anything different from cookies, It's like, we have a literal cookie that's made out of, I don't know, white chocolate or raspberry. So then why wouldn't this mantis thing, why don't these mantis people count as cookies too? Like, why don't they? But maybe it's just, or maybe I'm thinking too much. Maybe they really are part of the world, in the Cookie Run canon. And it's just that like nobody has just mentioned them yet. So, there's that. Okay, careful here. I don't want to miss too much. There we go. Yeah, number 3. 1, 2. Beep beep. Yeah, Mr. Coach. You'll be doing right by us. 1, 2. There we go. Lamb is quite good, mostly in the later stages. Also, as you can see, her buff and the skill works quite well with what do you call it again? Ah, yes. Her skill works quite well with Bellflower's buff. Gives you quite a lot of speed. Not only that, she has the revive pad, which is always good. As we've mentioned before, distance is always great in Lotus Paradise. Yep, it's a mystery. Ooh. Alright, Lemon. I'm tempted to take this, but I don't want to take the bitter bear jelly, so I'm gonna just pull and please. Okay, it's fine, never mind, it's happy, everything's happy, it's like, giant jellies are great, like we never need fire blast jellies in our life anyway, like fire blast jellies are so gonna like fall out of trend, yeah, Oh, that's so odd, I can't do voices. Let me try one. Oh, are you feeling down today? What's wrong with you? Oh, that sounds weird. No. I kind of want to do the like popular girl kind of voice, Okay, I didn't mean to miss that. Popular girl. I haven't done anything like this in a long time, man. Oh, jeez. Recording videos is making me have a lot of time to do things that I originally would not have done. Not sure whether that's a good thing or not, but here we are. So this is what we're gonna do now. This is my life now. Mean Girl. How did I do Mean Girl voices? Okay, not Mean Girls, I'm sorry. Just popular girl voices back in the day. Let's think of an appropriate phrase for popular girl. Okay, I know this is gonna be cliche and like, don't flame me, but I have no imagination, so let's take one cliche one about wow, that's so out of trend these days. Why do you still have that? Okay, Okay, let's try this. Wow, oh no. Wow, that's so out of trend these days. Why do you have that? Huh? What's with your sense of style? Oh no, that sounds a bit too weird, like a bit too high pitched, like, and a bit off, you know? A bit sour of a voice. Oh no, the little Miss Sensitive get all cried up about her own untrendy bags again? Ha! Can't believe it. I think that's a little bit too rough. Oh, do they all just sound the same? Honestly, like, this is not my prime pretty girl voice, you know? This is an issue. Okay, let's try this again. Alright. Hey, what are you doing today? Let's go out for dinner. Oh, that's so exaggerated. But you know what? I think that's what I was going for. Like, nobody talks like that. I love it. It's just funny. You know? I'm not sure if this is like, I don't know, like some kind of offending someone. But I used to, when I was a kid, I just always found like Westerner accents interesting and everything. Actually, it wasn't me. I didn't find them interesting so much, like, you know, it was just kind of a kid's thing. We saw like all the American people or whatever just talk on TV, and it was weird because nobody talked in our country like that unless they were like foreigners or something. First, I didn't know this. Alright, that's cool. Anyways, so we just like sit in playground and it would make just weird voices of British people. Like I've said before, I haven't done that for a long time now, but oof. Been getting quite good roles, huh? You know, how much you wanna bet that next week we're gonna get like a 29th place again? I'm actually not gonna bet anything on that. I'm not gonna risk my dear daughters, thank you very much. But I will bet my self-esteem on that, because I have a lot of it to spare, and it will probably do good for me to lose some weight. Yes. Good timing on the wave there. I love the theme. Have I told you? Oh my god. This is fantastic commentary. You just repeat it over and over again. I hope that your viewers don't realize that you're always using the same talking points every episode or so. Okay, 1, 2, yeah, there we go. You know, I know how to make lotus origami. I mean, obviously not the complicated sort. Who do you think I am? But I know the sort that you make out of square pieces of paper. I mean, I could maybe make a video on that. I just don't know how to set a camera up, I suppose. It's a bit hard to do. It's not like I have a tripod stand or anything. Like, my microphone stand is just literally taped to, you know, one of those metal binding things for files. But except it's plastic, and you can get those in like huge box to keep all the plastic sheets together. Yeah, this is one of those things. So the microphone is attached to that kind of thing, and then it's scotch taped to a small piece of round scotch tape, and then it's stuffed in with tissue paper into a larger piece of duct tape, a very large roll of duct tape, so it doesn't move off. Yeah, it's not the most professional setup, no, mind you, but it works. Alright, it works. And yes, my microphone is very leaves much to be desired. But look, man, until the day we become rich, it's not happening. Lotus origami. I like lotuses. I guess they're pretty, you know. There's this thing in Chinese where they have this obsession. I read a lot of online novels, okay? Well, like the Chinese have an obsession with white lotuses. Like, oh, if you have seen the amount of White Lotus novels out there, you just wouldn't believe it. Honestly, like, cause this thing Chinese like, what? 白莲花? Yeah, because the lotus always grows out of muddy waters, so it is a purity that comes from ugliness or something like that. Look, okay, I don't know Chinese, okay? I failed my Stop, okay, stop. Now's not the time to talk about your school failures. This is the time to talk about Chinese. Alright. So it's just used as a compliment, usually for people of endurance. They live through hard times and muddy waters and dark places filled with all the dirt of the world. But they come out of it clean and shining, and they bloom like a white lotus in the night. Something like that, Pretty imagery. But it's been a bit ruined for me because like I've said before, I read a lot of Chinese novels. And oh boy, it's just used so much. That phrase is used so much. It's like when they introduce the female lead in the novel, and then they're like, oh, she has cherry blossom eyes and no, not cherry blossom lips and phoenix eyes, and her face was all round and her skin shone like the brightest jade. Although jade is green, thank you very much. This is kind of racist and enforcing beauty standards, but this is not the time. Okay. Don't worry, they do that with all their... Oh, damn it. They do that with all the guys too, man. Oh, the guys. The guys. They are buff. You can see the muscles. They have beautiful phoenix eyes. I think phoenix eyes are just good for either gender. How do I think about it? I mean, almond eyes are pretty good. Phoenix eyes are also a compliment. Oh dear, I haven't read Chinese novels in quite a few months now. I've been kind of obsessed with reading fanfics, thank you very much. Yes, I know it's guilty pleasure, but what are you gonna do about it, huh? What are you gonna do about it? Ban my account? Ha, you'll never find it. Okay, anyways. So, if I had to give you a typical description, they always describe like the quintessential, most common, kind of perfect, kind of protagonist in a Chinese novel would probably be one with either almond or phoenix eyes. Chances is they would also have black eyes or brown eyes, cause Asian, yeah. And if it's black, it would be a shining black. And if it's brown, it wouldn't be light brown, more like a hazel, kind of deep brown. It kind of looks like black but shines. Yeah, it's quite the thing, we how do you call it? We capitalize on our ethnic traits very much. And let's see, what else was it? Long, slim legs, thin waist. Tall. I'm not too sure about. Okay, just calm down. Okay, we'll get through this later and try again. Tall, I'm not too sure. And Asians are pretty short, so slim legs are a good thing. Tiny waist, I would say. And unlike Westerners, I don't think we look for like gigantic chests or anything. So somehow, I actually think that whatever, for what it is, I think maybe giant chests are influence of like the more European cultures, or at least for what it is. I don't see people mention boobs too much. Like, I know it gets a lot of mention, okay, but like compared to almond eyes or jade skin, yeah, not really. I forgot this one. Yes, and then there's the one where their black hair, the midnight black hair, has a shiny sheen to it, like the darkest of midnights. Has the sheen of pearls. I mean, the sheen of pearls can also be applied to skin too. Pearls. Oh, I don't even want to go there. But either ways, Chinese, we've got a lot of impossible beauty standards. That's just how it is. I'm not too clear about guys, honestly. It's like beauty standards for guys, honestly, they aren't that harsh, okay? It's like kind of unfair, but when compared to females. But you know what? That's just me, okay? That's just me. But I guess guys have to be muscular and buff, which is also pretty hard if you think about it. I mean, unless you work on a gym or like you're naturally born with a good body or something, you won't get the muscles you're looking for, yeah? I mean, that's why it's admirable to see someone with, big muscles and that sort of thing, yeah? Somehow I don't think the super muscular, sumo wrestler type of guy is sort of a perfect ideal of a guy you would find in China. I think for us, what we want is probably someone who is strong, like someone who has clearly defined muscles but is not too muscular at the same time, someone who has a thin waist, probably thin slim legs, probably also, so basically they share all the similarities with female beauty standards. Just accept more muscles added in. And I think also something to do with an angular jawline. There's that sharp jawlines, yes. And there's something about the fat also. Baby fat is quite prized for women. So there's that. Oh, whoops, I forgot to do the last double jump. But it's fine. So yeah. I like pretty guys. I like pretty girls too. Actually, you know what? I just like pretty people. And hey, what do you think I should choose here, huh? Like ghost, I suppose. She ain't bad. Her treasures leave some to be desired, but I trust in the ability of the white ghost. I put all my votes into her in the Cookie of the Year event. I have always. 1, 2, 3. Sorry about that. Oh no! I missed that. Okay, I'm just gonna restart again. Yeah, I just like pretty things in general. It's like if it wasn't for my social anxiety and everything, like no short, I would be the one person who goes up to random people on the street and says, "Hey, man, I find you pretty. Is it okay if I give you my phone number?" For your information, I am Arrow Ace, so yeah. I just have this thing for like pretty attractive stuff, okay? Like I don't know why. It's like whenever I see like shiny, interesting looking objects on the side of the road, I just take them out and bring them back home. Even if I know they're probably just... It's not good to do that, yeah. Like, if I had to give an example, I remember last time when I was younger, there was this whole kind of booth thing in my primary school. And then like one of the booth makers, I think, they threw up this bottle filled with these kinda inflatable little glass water ball things, the ones that expand water and are transparent, yeah. They threw it out, and I took it, even though it's spoiled and everything, and I just took it back home because I found it interesting. I'm not sure if it's a personality trait or what, but it's just a bit of a habit of mine. Of course, I'm a very picky person, so this only applies to things that I like. Like when I mean picky, as in like I'm super duper picky. I hate bitter gourd. I don't like slimy things. I would rather not deal with those. It's hard to chew, see, and they make me feel like puking, which is not great. Butterfly, lend me your wings. There we go. Just make these jumps over the little lotuses, and there we go. Yes. Yeah, in 10th place. Not too bad. 1, 2, 1, 2. Be careful there, slide, and there we go. Perfect. Oh yeah, I guess the conclusion for this episode is just that I don't know. I like pretty things. I'm a face con. I wouldn't say I'm a face con, honestly. Now I think about it. I just like interesting things, fascinating things. I just like them, I'm a very like curious kind of person. If I see something I like and I don't get to know anything extra about it, I'll literally like spend the night of the day just like hours thinking about it and just like writing into like fucking diaries or journals how much I think about it all the time. which is overthinking. Am I right? Well, the ad is long overdue here, and if you're still here, well, thanks for watching, and I love you. Love ya.